Tony Robbins, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Albert Einstein. Each and every one of these successful individuals have one thing in common. You want to know what that is? Don't worry, I got your back. Cue! What is up, Freedom Nation? What's good? Happy 2019. I'm excited for this year, guys, and I'm excited for you all as well. For any plans that you have set for this year, make sure you have actionable steps to take charge of each and every single day. You have 24 hours in a day. Make sure you use them wisely. Guys, in this video today, we're going to talk about mentors. Is it needed? Is it necessary? What are the benefits? I had a couple of people message me privately on Facebook asking me, do I really need a mentor to do this stuff or to do this online stuff? And the truth is, for the short answer, you do. And I'm gonna explain to you why and the benefits for having a mentor and why you need one. 1 second. Hey Siri, what's the definition of a mentor?
As a noun, it means an experienced and trusted advisor.
So a mentor is a trusted advisor. Someone who you can trust, you can go to, and someone who actually knows what they're talking about, essentially. If people like Albert Einstein, Kobe Bryant, Oprah Winfrey, Tony Robbins, Stephen Hawking, all of these top successful people, they all had mentors. I know, surprising, right? Being at the top of the upper echelon and still needing someone to guide them, right? That is what the power of having a mentor is. Now, some people have a problem with the word mentor. Let me give you an example. Switch out the word mentor for the word coach. If you are trying to make it to the NBA, you couldn't do it by yourself. You do a lot of practice, but you'll be doing a lot of running around, not sure if you were doing the right drills to focus on your weaknesses. So that's where a coach would come in and train you to make you be the best that you can possibly be. He helps you to fine-tune things in a shorter amount of time because he's done it time and time again. Also, if you wanted to be an Olympic runner or Olympic swimmer, to be an Olympian, you have to go through rigorous training through someone who's done it. So therefore, you need a coach. So for those of you who have a problem with the word mentor, I'll swap it with the word coach and you will begin to understand exactly what I mean. And for those of you who are at school, the high school, college students, if you're learning a new subject or learning a subject that's going to be, dealing with your career, right? You need a professor. You need someone who knows the subject, who's taught it before, who's actually in the field to teach you what it is that you're going to be learning or be doing in the real world. Simple as that. You get it? Simply put, a mentor is like having a GPS to guide you to your destination the shortest way possible. When you apply some of the teachings and lessons that you learn from your mentor, it will magnify your chances of becoming successful. But you have to put in the work. They give you the lessons, you put into action. That's how it works. A mentor not only teaches, but they motivate. They help to keep you on track. They let you know when you're slipping up, and they call you out on your shit. So therefore, you'll know exactly, oh, I can't make an excuse because I know that my mentor will catch it. It also gives you a way to kind of be self-aware. When it lets you know, like, okay, well, this is not going to be appropriate because if I bring this to my mentor to ask them what it is that I'm trying to do, I know they'll call me on my bullshit. They'll call it an excuse, and therefore it'll stop you in your tracks and just save you the time. Just go ahead and do what it is that you know that you need to do. It helps you they help you to cut some of that unnecessary movements in your life and help you to streamline it so that way you can get to your goal a lot quicker. Maybe even quicker than they did. I know at this point some of you are probably wondering, like,
hey Drew, what if we don't have a mentor in person? I live in a small town in Oklahoma.
Well, you're in luck because if you have a library nearby or you have an internet access, you can log on to Amazon and look at the top selling books for the niche that you're trying to focus on. So I talk about mostly business on this channel, so mostly if I'm talking about entrepreneurship, there's plenty of books out there and there's plenty of mentors who put their thoughts and their lessons and their life lessons on paper to allow people to learn, like you, who are in areas where you can't be in person with them, to learn from them and their mistakes. And that's how I've learned a lot of the information that I actually am presenting to you here now. Those books have helped me to streamline some of the things I've been trying to do in my life for years. It wasn't until that I stopped, picked up a book, found a few mentors to help guide me on the direction that I needed to go. I mean, listen, great people need great mentors. For those of you who are lucky, who has both an in-person mentor and reading the books, it's like having 2 lotto tickets, right? Having 1 lotto ticket gives you a chance to win the lottery. Having 2, you just doubled up your game. So now you've increased your chances times 2 in order to achieve the success that you're trying to reach. 2 heads are better than 1. The more you have, the more fun. If you're one of those folks that think that you don't need a mentor, we gotta ask another question. We have to question your humility. How humble are you? If you think that you don't need a mentor, what you're essentially saying is that you're better than Warren Buffett, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, Tony Robbins, and that's most likely not the case. I mean, honestly, if they need it, I need it 10 times more. I mean, Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, come on guys, what are we talking about? It's not even up for discussion. Albert Einstein, one of the smartest men in the world, needed mentors. He had multiple mentors. Albert Einstein had Heinrich Weber and Alfred Kleiner. I need both of them and more. All right, let's cut straight to the chase. I'm gonna give you guys 10 reasons on why you need a mentor starting today. Let's go. Reason number 1. They've been there, done that. If you know where you're trying to go in life, you know what direction you want to go, the number 1 thing to do is to find someone who's already doing that and to go ahead and follow them, be their apprentice, be next to them, work with them, find a way to work with them because they have already done what you're trying to do. It makes no sense to reinvent the wheel. Number 2, they're unbiased. They have no other interests, whether in your business or whatever it is that you're doing. They just want to help you. That's all they know best, and that's exactly what they're here to do. So you don't have to worry about them giving you other insights that'll affect, the kind of the mentorship relationship that you have. So they don't have no other vested interest in you besides you succeeding, period. Number 3, access to their network. They are where they are because of their network, and the total value of their network is what you're gaining access to if you work closely with them and if you have a good working relationship with your mentor. That access can give you things that you probably would never even thought of. Questions and problems that you might come across, they might have somebody in their network to help you get out of that situation or to help you propel an idea and to turn it into the real deal. Never underestimate that. Number 4, they will help you stay in business longer. And what I mean by that is if they know that the direction that you're taking your current company or your current project in is going to lead to your demise, they're able to tell you, hey, wait a minute, stop right there, pause, let's take a second look, let's change course. It's better this way, trust them. Number 5, you're more likely to succeed with a mentor. Kind of generic, I know, but listen to this stat, maybe it'll make more sense. A study in 2013 showed that 80% of CEOs had mentorship in one form or another. CEOs we're talking about, not the employees who work underneath the CEOs. The CEOs, they had mentorship in one way or another. I read. Same study says that 93% of startups say that mentorship is instrumental to their success. Boom! I told you, if startups need it, you definitely need it. If Tony Robbins needs it, you need it. If Stephen Hawking and Steve Jobs needed it, you need it. Number 6, they push you to learn. I never had met a mentor that did not push me beyond my current limitations or my current status. They always found a way to push me to learn new things that'll take me to new heights. To go to events that'll help me learn new, practices, strategies. It's just always on the up and up. And usually it's because they know where you are currently and they know where you're trying to go. They want to take you there as quickly as possible, and they're going to do so by pushing you to learn outside of your comfort zone. If it's uncomfortable, it's probably good for you. Believe me. Number 7. A mentor can save you a lot of money. Like previously, if they are able to steer you in the better direction, they're going to help you to do so. And when they do that, they're going to save you some money. Because sometimes when you make a mistake, there are no repercussions. But usually in business, when there's a mistake done, it usually costs a lot of money. Remember, the definition of an entrepreneur, hold up. Hey Siri, what's the definition of an entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur means a person who organizes and operates a business or businesses, taking on greater than normal financial risks in order to do so.
Wow, taking on greater financial risks. Did you hear that? So if you're gonna be taking on greater financial risks, that means that there's a great risk for losing as well. So you can win, obviously, as an entrepreneur, which is why everybody chases this journey. Nobody chases it to lose, but you're also taking risk. And when you take risk, the decisions you make along the way strongly affect whether you succeed having a mentor or you fail, meaning going against advice. Number 8, a mentor can help you make the right choice. When it comes to, doing business or making a decision on whatever it is that you are, whether it be personal decision, relationships that you have with other people, whatever path you're on affects all the other relationships that you have in your life. They are human too. They have other relationships outside of their success, and therefore they can give you some insight on how to help you make the right choices. Not only just business, not only just career, but also how to deal with, people to people, close friends, families. They can also assist you in that kind of way. Almost done. Just keep holding on. Number 10. Number 9, they will call you out on your bull, and you know what? They are mostly right. Usually when you have friends, close friends, they don't want to hurt your feelings, and so they kind of beat around the bush and they say, "Oh man, no way, dude, you be all right. You're gonna be all right, man. It'll be cool." And it's really not, and therefore you're like, "Man, it is gonna be cool." And really, they're not calling you out on your bull. So with the mentor, they have no other invested interest in you but for your success. And so a good mentor will call you out on your bullshit and not let you slide by, which will then push you to learn, which will then steer you away from mistakes, which will then, you see the trend here? You increase significantly your chances of success when you have somebody to be there with you step by step to guide you on your path to success. It just makes sense. Woo! Number 10, we're home, baby. They understand the struggle. This is the one that really resonated with me the most, is because whenever I'm going through something myself, it, for some reason, makes me able to go through it a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier to kind of go through the storm when I know that somebody knows what I've been through. You don't feel alone in the woods. You're not lost. You're not by yourself. Someone has been there and they have went through it and they are alive. And that's the thing. Will I be okay at the end of the day? And so someone who's gone through that struggle can help you tremendous ways. I mean, the mental blocks that stop so many people from actually achieving who they really are, me being one of them, I am no exception. But getting to that point of realization, like, man, I'm stuck, and having somebody come in there and say, hey man, it's gonna be okay, and here's why. I went through it, and give you their examples and their experiences. It's amazing. And believe me when I tell you, it makes a world of a difference. So, to all my all-stars of Freedom Nation, I just want to say this, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be in the comments. And if you don't agree with me, you don't like what I said? Yeah, see me in the comment section. Seriously, no, I'll comment. I'll comment back, all right? Just see me in the comment section. Drop a like if you can. I really appreciate it. And be prepared to see these videos coming on and on and on and on and on. We go on and on and on and on and on.